we get into the car at the liquor store, and there's an old lady there, and she's just like, can you give me a ride to Robinson Street on Main Street? And I was like, I don't know. And Kim's like,
you're gonna let an old lady in the car?
I was like, yeah, maybe. I don't know. And Kim's just like, yeah, sure, we can do that. And I'm like, no. I gotta go in the liquor store first. She's like, okay, I'll wait. And I was like, oh God. And in the store, I'm like, Kim, I don't think we should drive her home. She's probably gonna stab us. She's like, what do you mean? She's an old lady. I'm like, yeah, but she was carrying bags with her. You never know. She's just gonna whip out a knife, you know?
And
so
just end you?
Then we get out of the liquor store and she's still there. So she's like, oh, are you gonna still drive me? I'm like, yeah, sure. Get in the car. So she gets in the car and starts telling us that she was trying to buy liquor at the LCBO, but she couldn't because she stinks because she was already drunk. And she's like,
been drinking since 2 o'clock.
She's like, are you guys gonna go for a party? And we're like, yeah, we're going to a friend's party. She's like, I've been partying already today. And we're like, what? Yeah, she's like, yeah, since like 2 o'clock. And Kim's like, yeah, I get the party started early. She's like, yeah, I had a couple drinks with lunch or dinner or whatever time it is. She's drunk in the back seat. And then she's like, do you mind taking me to my house? And I was like, yeah, sure. Where is it? She's like, oh, turn here, turn here, turn here.
So wait, you actually let the drunk lady into your car?
I let the drunk lady into my car and I drove her to her house. We dropped her off at Ishti's house.
So she thinks it's funny.
So Kim's like, I'm gonna text Ishti, and I'm like, ask him if his grandma lives in there, or if there's a random old lady knocking on the door right now. So that was the highlight of our night.
Yeah, she gave her $10.
Yeah, she gave me $10.
Does she think you're a cab or something?
She's like, here, because she was like, oh, if I called a cab, it would have been more. And I was like, no, like, keep your money. I'm not going to take your money because you're old. And she was like, no.
Because you're old.
Well, I didn't say that, but I was thinking, I'm like, I don't want to take her money because she's old.
Because you're old.
So I'm like, she's like, here, just take it. And I'm like, okay. She's like, thank you so much. Have a good time partying tonight. I'm thinking, yeah, you already had a good time.
So HD has a drunk grandmother or mom at his house?
Or just a random
lady he doesn't know chilling at his place.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I'm like, oh, he lives beside Mike. And then I'm like, wait a minute, doesn't Ishti live there? He's like, yeah. I'm like, oh.
Oh.
Guess we drove Ishti's grandma home. And she was drunk off her face. And couldn't get any more liquor.
Yeah, she stank of booze.
What did she smell like?
I don't know,
I don't know, we didn't
She was in the car with you.
I know, but I wasn't smelling her. She couldn't do her seatbelt up either. So she was like, I'm just gonna
pretend.
We're like, yeah, just pretend.
God.
You're close to home anyway. She's like, yeah. So that's our amazing story.
Pretty good. Pretty good run. Suki thought it was funny, right?
It was fucking hilarious.
Thanks.
Yeah, so now I'm gonna go get ready.